Alright, in this video I'm going to teach you guys how to reduce the size of the cells, and we're also going to look at how to color and how to make a design in our Google Sheets. So the first thing we need to do is you can either go in this section here to open up Google Sheets, or you can go to your apps section to open up Google Sheets. I'm going to go through my apps and I'm going to hit Google Sheets, and we're going to get a new Google Sheet. And for this one, we're going to title the Google Sheet your name, and we're going to call it Sizing Cells. And what I'd like you to do is I would like you to go, alright, what you're going to do next is you're going to go and click on the letter A, and you're going to right click and then go and click on Resize Column. Once you do that, you're going to change this 100 section here, and you're going to make it 10. Once you do that, you're going to notice that it's going to shrink. You're going to come over to the B, and you're going to do the same thing to B. You're going to do that. You're going to do the same thing to C, just like how I'm doing it here. We're going to do it to D as well. Remember that I'm right clicking, and you'll see how they. Now we could go and do that for each one of these at a time, and that will take some time, or we can just go and highlight all of these to the L, right click, and we can come down here to resize the columns, and we're going to type in 10, and you're going to see how that's going to do all of them like that. Now I want you to do a bunch more, and this time we're going to go from M, and this time we're going to go all the way to letter Z. So let me get this in here, and we're going to go all the way down to Z, and we're going to right click, and we're going to go and choose resize columns, make that 10 again, choose OK. Once you're at this point here, give a look over next to your neighbor, make sure they have the same thing. And what I'd like you to do is point to the K, and we're going to go and highlight all of these, and we're going to go and left click, and we're going to copy these and send these over so we have more of them over into the next column. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click, and I'm going to choose insert 16 to the right, and I'm going to add a couple more. You want to make sure that you don't have that arrow going across. There you go. Insert 3 to the right. So you should have something just like I have right here. Give a look to the neighbor next to you and make sure that they have the same thing. I'll give you a second or two to do that. You notice that I did make my K a little bit wider. If for some reason you have one that's like that, just like my K, just click on it, and you can go back down to resize, and you can just type in 10. So if you did have an accident like I did, go ahead and do that. And for right now, I want you to look at your partners and see if they're in the right situation that you are. So I'm going to pause the video for a second. Alright, what we're going to do next is we're going to make a color palette. So to do that, I'm going to click in B, and I'm going to go and choose my add color or fill color. And to do that, I have to click on these arrows. You may not. I'm going to do a blue, and then I'm going to skip one and go to D, and I'm going to choose another one, and I'm going to put red in, and I'm going to go to F, skipping again. I'm going to add green, skipping again. I'm going to add a black, and skipping again, I'm going to add a yellow. Okay, once you have that, what I want you guys to do is you're going to use your arrow key and your fill color to go ahead and actually create a letter. So you're going to click here, And I'm going to click on this one here first, Control C, and I'm going to click in the area where I want to put it, Control V, and I'm going to go right next to it, Control V, and one more this way, Control V. And if you make a mistake, you may have to go back, copy it again. If you paste it in the wrong spot, you'll have to go and choose Control Z or undo.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
And you can see how this is slowly coming together.
Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood. A neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor.
And you can see how I got this going like this.
I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood.
It's coming in here together.
So let's make the most of
There's
this.
my letter G. And now I'm going to come over and grab a green.
Would you be mine?
And if see how I did that wrong, so I'm just going to do Control Z and take that out. Grab my green again, try it again. And not everyone's going to get this perfect right off the bat. It just takes some time. And you'll see how I'm going to go around and make this an O. Sometimes you have to click away to get that area out of your way, that little paste guy out of your way. And see how I made a mistake there? So I'm going to get rid of that. Control Z. Do it again. Oops. There's my go. And what you can do is come down here. And let's go here. Oops, I wanted black. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to go here. Looks like I keep making the same error. Copy. I'm going to come here, Control V. I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to have you guys finish the whoa. And once you guys have that done, go ahead and go on to the next movie.